Hello there my friends, how you doing? So back with another video, and as per usual I do squat, bench and deadlifts on every training session, so no surprise that there will be squat, bench and deadlifts in this training session. But I wanted to talk about the importance of using gym equipment, like training equipment such as your weightlifting belt and wrist straps. And that's because I recently just figured it out by like coincidence, and I haven't really thought about it before. But since I started doing my new technique in my bench press, I felt like I don't need to use my belt because the reason I was using my belt when I was doing my bench press was because when I arched my lower back so much it hurt a little bit and I got cramps, so and the belt made it much better. And wrist straps I've been using like forever because my wrist was very bent, so with my new technique I don't arch my lower back in the same way, which allows me to not need the belt if I don't want to, but I still get the same range of motion. And I don't tuck my elbows, so it helps me get my elbows right under the bar, and I can hold my hands in a different way, which makes me have a more straight line with my wrist and my forearm, which also makes it doesn't hurt my wrist. So the wrist straps wasn't really needed, and I didn't really feel a difference when I did my lower weights, because since I'm training with such a high frequency, my intensity isn't very high. So when I went up for the heavy weights, I felt like this is actually quite heavy, and obviously that could be because of my frequency and whatnot. So, but then I tried to put on my belt, and because when I was on the training camp, I got a very good setup when we were practicing it on how we were told to do it. So I felt like I got so tight that it really helped me out a lot, and I didn't feel that as much when I came back to training. So when I put my belt back on, because I had the belt when I was in the camp, but I didn't use it when I came back to training, so that was the only difference, and that was the only thing that could cause it, that I could figure out on top of my head. So I just tried it, and I put on my belt and put on my wrist straps, and then instantly when I set up my bench I felt super tight, and that allowed me to press the weights more explosively and much faster, and it just felt greater. And of course I would like it to be as easy as possible, because then I can train with heavier weights and continue to get stronger. So maybe that's something to keep in mind, and also make sure that you watch my video on how to set up the bench press, because I see so many people that I don't think are even close to tight in their whole bodies when they're doing the bench press, and I tried to just lay flat on the bench. Well, obviously you don't need to arch a bench to get tight, because you certainly don't, but I still see a lot of people that I don't think get tight at all. And when I try to just lay on the bench and not do my regular setup and just grab the bar, it feels so much heavier. So it certainly helps a lot, and that's the biggest tip I would give to anyone that wants to increase the bench press, and that's to get a much better setup, so they get tight in the whole body, which helps a lot to to get extra pounds on the bar. So I know that would help a lot of people. So yeah, that's about it on the importance of the use of equipment. So what you're seeing right here is I did some supersets at the end of the workout just to finish things a little faster, and since everything that I did was like I was doing 10 reps of close grip, and I was doing like 6 or 8 reps with the rows, and 8 reps or whatever with the stiff leg deadlifts, and I could really feel that I would need some cardio training because I was sweating a lot, and I was just out of breath, so I had to sit down and rest for a while. So yeah, that was this training session and my little rant or whatever on gym equipment. So make sure to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.